Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for joining in. I thought today would be a great day to do a haul video. I have purchased a couple of books the past month, and I wanted to share them with you, and maybe there are some books that you might like, so I try to put a link to every book in the description box. I am an Amazon affiliate, so if you purchase through the link, you will support the channel, and I will put those funds back into the channel, of course. Before we get started, I want to do a big shout out to my new members that have joined. So if you're not familiar, I do offer memberships on the channel with 3 different tiers and 3 different, how do you say that? I don't know, perks is a weird word, but fun things you can expect when you join. I will put a link in the description box below, and you can click it and you can get more information. And if you want to join, you can join through that link. There is also a join button on the homepage of the channel, but not often when you're using an iOS mobile device. So you will not see the join button. So please make sure then you use the link in the description box. All right, without further ado, let's get started with the books. All right, put you on the big screen. Put the keyboard away. We don't need that one. Let's start with the cute and cozy books. First one is already a really special one. This is Curvy Girl Moments, Simply and Cute Coloring Book by Jenny Colors. I saw one of her TikToks where she introduced her first coloring book that she made, and I really loved the theme of curvy girls, so I purchased it, and also to support her, of course. And she has some swatch pages in the front, really cute, and I think she already has a second book out. So I love her style. It's not really thick line art, but you can use your markers if you want to, your alcohol markers. I'm not a really big fan of the thick black border, but I think that is just a difference of opinion or taste. That's just something I'm not a real big fan of. Pumpkin Patch, I love this one as well. Yeah, I think it's a really cute book. Bowling, enjoying a movie together. This is the same as the front cover. Oh, it's kind of a bit like me watching YouTube, enjoying a pizza. Yeah, this is a great page. I love to throw out all the stereotype of how a person should look like. So I love this curvy girl theme. And I think there are about 20-30 pages in here. So a lot to color. So this is Curvy Girl Moments by Jenny Colors. All right, I got a few books by the Cool Kitsch Club. Let me get them all, because I'm not going to do all of them individually, because the style is about the same, only the subject is different. So there are a few here, 7 to be exact. This is Whimsy Cute. And let me just flip through them real quickly. Love the style. I also love the little fuzzy critters that are in there. Not a lot of huge background spaces, so that is something I really like because I'm not a big fan of backgrounds. So a lot of elements to color. This one is Fun Fair Days. If you like a full slow flip through of these books, please let me know in the comment box below, and I will certainly do that. So again, same style and not a lot of open background. So that's really nice. I love this one. This is a quirky one. This is Sweet and Weird. Kind of a good book for Spacetime. So there are little aliens, I guess, doing everyday stuff. So this is kind of the oddball out in the entire series that I have. I'm not a really big fan of all the compilation small things, but this one is adorable. So this is really different from the other books they have published. This is one of my favorites. This is Cute Paris. Also really cute book. Same critters, fuzzy, cuddly critters as in the other books, but all Paris themed. It's also a nice book, I think, for Valentine month. So it's a romantic month. Let me take one because I think this is the best next one. This is Cute London. I love London. Such a fantastic city to visit. If you ever get the chance, or maybe you have already been to visit London. This is a reference to the Beatles. Really lovely book. Covent Garden Market. Big Ben. So this is one also great. Cute London. Cappy Days with the capybaras. And I love those. Look, they are so cute. You gotta love capybaras. Doing everyday stuff. And last but not least, it's Dreamy Days. They're all about 30-35 pages in these books. So there is a lot to color, and as I said before, every book has a lot of elements and not as much background. So if you're not a fan of coloring backgrounds, I would really go for the Cool Kids Club series. All right, next up. I also have a few of these. Yeah. These are made by Whirly Art Studio. All the books have about 20 pages. This is more fantasy, fairy knights and all those lovely things. A bit different with the creatures in there, but also really nice series of books. Also not a lot of open spaces background. This one is Kingdom Life. So this was Mythical Worlds. This is Kingdom Life. So these are all knights, wizards. It's a bit Knights of the Round Table, fantasy stories. Maybe you recognize this, like Robin Hood. Maybe you recognize a few of the fantasy stories in here. This is Game of Thrones with 3 dragons. I don't know. So really cute. This is Time Travel Tales. And these are all like they are in a time machine. It's also in future, present, and past. And I think the past section is a bit thicker than the other two. A bit more pages in the past. But they go way back to the time of the, as you can see, the dinosaurs and the first humans, or I have to say Homo sapiens, Romans, Vikings. So this is also really a fun book. A Western, little cute eras, the 80s. I think it's the 80s. So this is also a fun book. And again, for Space Timber. And last in this one is Whimsical Wildlands. This is actually my second copy, because when the first one arrived, the first copy I got, it only had 11 pages in it. So I took it out of the Amazon box, and I thought, oh, that's a really thin, flimsy little book. And on the back it did say 20 cute pages to color. So I got in touch with Amazon. I counted first, and there were just 11 pages, including the swatch pages. And I didn't see front pages like a title page or this book belongs to. So that was a slight mistake from Amazon side. But credits to Amazon. I got a new copy. Didn't have to return the old copy, so I do have a copy of this book with only 11 pages in it. So maybe I can use that one for test pages. But it's still a great book. And these were all done by Whirly Art Studio. When I purchased these books, I'm also really alert on AI. I try to avoid AI. I want to support small, new, starting illustrators and new businesses. So I try to be very alert of AI made books. All right, next up. This one, these three. These three. These are made by a Little Nook. Love this one. I fell in love with the front cover, actually, with the star signs, and I like the way they do the frogs. So this is Cozy Woodland Nooks. Really thicker line art than the other books. They're not so intricate, so a bit more background. So they're slightly smaller images. The book is the same size, but the images inside are slightly smaller. But if you are new at coloring this type of book, especially with the Amazon print, and you are using markers, thicker line art is a great way to start, because alcohol markers will bleed, and you have to practice a bit to stay a little bit away from the line art, because otherwise it goes over the line. So this is a great way, especially with the larger surfaces. It's a great way to get started. And yes, there are people, and hats off to them, because what they make is fantastic. Are doing patterns and the small details, and a lot of they make beautiful pages in these books. But there's nothing wrong with flat coloring. If you just want to color, no shading or whatsoever, you do what you want. It's your book, it's your hobby. So don't be intimidated by all the beautiful pages that are made by other people. If you want to do something else, and if you want to just color for a page and flat coloring, there's nothing wrong with that. It's just as gorgeous. All right. Also by Little Nook is Cute Fantasy Adventure. Again with the little frogs. I love this one. Again, some thicker line art. This is more a magical, mythical theme. And these pages are actually numbered. I'm seeing that for the first time. How many pages do they have? 34. But why is this? Is this page number 1? And this is a page number 1. I think it's extra. And what is fun with these books is you can cross off your colored pages. I'm sorry, I have to cough. I'm so sorry. You can cross off the pages here if you have colored them. So that is a really fun addition to the book. And I think all the books have this. This is A Wizard's World of Magic. Again, such a cute book. All the little wizards, the wands. I like this one a lot. It's a Star Wars themed page. So you can go all out with the glitter and the sparkles if you want to. So, and this one also has the checkbox. Yeah, also has the checkbox. So 35 pages. They all have a title and you can check off if you have finished the page. So these 3 were from A Little Nook. This one, I saw this one on TikTok as well. This is called Coven of Enchantment, a Witch Portrait Coloring Book. And it is made by, the 29 pages in here. Yeah, here it is, Goldie Twinkle. These are all portraits. Also checkbox at the front, so you have 29 pages of all different kinds of witches. So this is a great book for Halloween. Really cute as well. Fun. I saw somebody color in this as already. So there's some star signs in here. So a really, really nice book. Coven of Enchantment Witch Portrait Coloring Book. Next up, I have 2. Nope. This one is done by Hugo Artful. Yeah. This one is called Dreamy Fuzzy. Really popular book on Amazon right now. And what I really like about this book is that the line art exceeds the border. So that gives a whole different look of the page. So as you can see, it's a really small border and some of the elements go over the border. So you can do something different with that as well. I also really, really love the illustrations. This is such a stunning book. And I think I have a second copy because I accidentally hit the button twice. Maybe I'm going to do a giveaway of that one, but I have to look up if I have this one or another one. I'm not really sure, but I have to check it out. That is Dreamy Fuzzy by Hugo Artful. Let's see, I have 2 books by Lily Doodles, 2 extremely different kind of books. This is a really sweet one. I love the cover because, yeah, you know, I ride my own motorcycle, so this one appealed to me a lot. Here also so cute that it crosses over the border. I like that a lot. All kind of daily activities. Yeah, this is not funny because the face is completely different, as you can see. That jumps out to me. That just, I don't know why. But this is a really cute book. So this is Nostalgic Girl by Lily Doodles. If you're a bit squeamish and you don't like horror, please look away, because this one is called Not a Safe Night. This is a cozy horror to color. So this is quite the opposite of the fuzzy and the cuddly pages. But again, if you are into this kind of themes and coloring page, I love to do it once in a while. I also do the Mythogorias and the crime scene coloring books. So I don't mind making it a bit different. Yeah, I have no idea what I'm looking at here. Oh, I think it's a meteorite, but I'm not really sure. I thought it was a pig's nose. Sometimes with these kind of books, you have to look really, really carefully. What am I looking at? And the Houdini. So this is it's a bit different, but I also like it a lot. This is Not a Safe Night, and both of these books are published or are illustrated by Lily Doodles. Of course, I had to get Cozy Hawaii because this is too cute. The front cover alone makes you want to buy it because of the bright colors. This one is by Jade Summer. I'm a big fan of these books by Jade Summer. So this was a no-brainer to get this one. They also have a title every page. And this is adorable. I love these themed ones, like the Cozy London or the Cozy Paris. So cute. And it gives a different... it's different. I do have the Japan one. So I really like this one as well. And here is also a checklist. So that's fun. So that is Cozy Hawaii by Jade Summer. One of my absolute favorites. I saved this one for last. This book is, what I have to say. I need to give you a little bit of background story. I do have dogs. I have 2 Chihuahuas, but when I was still living with my parents, I grew up with wieners. I think my parents now are on their 5th one. We always had a wiener dog in the house. So I saw this book. I think I have to look it up because it's by Tom Petcha. I fell in love with this one. This is so cute. The cute and funny Dachshund. And it is Dachshund, not Dachshound. There is no hound in Hund. Coloring book. I know some people have really trouble pronouncing Dachshund, but it's German. What can I say? And of course, you have to put a hot dog in there because it is a sausage on small legs. If you know, wiener dogs do have character and are really, really annoying when they can. They can be really annoying, but I love this. Going over the border, going to the edge of the page. Yeah. This is so sweet. Look at this. Yep, that's a wiener. They're so how do you say that? Mischievous. They own your household. But and I did not get a wiener dog for myself because they like to hunt and you have to give them a lot of attention. They're not really used to being alone. And it's just a character. And don't get me wrong, I love both my Chihuahuas. They're my life. So I'm going through this one really slow. Look, a wiener dressed as a hot dog. They're so cute. Look at the face. Yeah, if you lost a sock or some underwear, just check out where your wiener dog is at. You might find it back. Yeah, I love this book. Love this book. And I think it's going on my coloring plans for June to do a page in this one, because I have to start in this book. So this is by Tom Petcha. This is Wiener Dogs, Cute and Funny Dachshund. Coloring book. All right, last one of the cozy ones. This is the new book by Yuziku. You might know this one from the Pumpkin and the Witches books, the compilation books as well. But this is the newest, the latest one. This is Cozy Seasons. All different kinds of cute and fuzzy creatures in here. I had to get used to the fact they are missing their eyes. And you can color them in yourself. So not colored in, they look a little bit scary to me. But nevertheless, it is another great, stunning, cute book. So this is Cozy Seasons by Yuziku. That was it for the cute and fuzzy books. I have a couple of other ones. First, I am starting with these ones, and you might have seen them. I did a Happy Mail video a couple of days ago, and this was in the same mail delivery. These are some of the earlier Lulu Mail books. This is A Million Dogs, A Million Bears, and A Million Cats. And I purchased these ones because on one of my memberships, I do a Lulu Mayo full book color along with the compilation book. And because I want people to be able to join without them owning the compilation book, I try to match the pages I picked out from the compilation book to the separate editions. And I missed these three, so I had to purchase them. I purchased these ones from Amazon France. Why, you ask? Because they are also still on Amazon, the Netherlands, but for some weird reason they were really, really expensive. So that's why for Lulu Mayos I usually go to Amazon France. And even with the shipping, it was cheaper for me to purchase them on the French Amazon instead of the Dutch Amazon. So you probably have seen these ones really, I used it 1,000,000 times, so I'm not going to flip through those. And it is her earlier style. I think she developed her illustrations a lot in a few years, so they are a bit different from what we are used to now. But I think it will be useful for me to have these editions so I can show you this is the page in the compilation books, and you can also find them in this edition. So that is why I purchased these ones. Let me zoom you out a bit. Let's see if I can do that without shaking a lot. I got this one. I don't have a lot of color by numbers, but I didn't have a picture one yet. I have the Smurfen, the Strumpfen, and some of the lates. I think Tom were 10 and 11, and that's it. But I really love this one. This is going to be spoiler alert. If you don't want to know what is in the book, please look away or fast forward. But I really like this one, especially there are some double page spreads in here. And the quality of these books are superb. Let me use the word superb. These are such gorgeous books. Absolutely stunning, and I love all the pages. It is a mix of a lot of colors with not so much colors, as you can see. So these are, how much? 13 colors, so that's not a lot of colors, but the surfaces are bigger. So it is, I cannot definitely say it is a beginner's book or it is an advanced book. I think it's a mix. So as you can see, this one has a lot of colors, and I think this is a double page. Yes, this is a double page with really small surfaces, but this one just have 12 colors. So if you are starting out and you want to advance in the same book and you want to try it out, I think this is a good book for you, because there are beginner pages in here and there are more advanced pages in here. So this is the Best of Pixar, and this is by Hatchet Little Heroes. I got this one not from Amazon, friends, I think just from the Dutch Amazon. Also, what arrived, and that arrives every month for me, is, let me zoom you in again a little bit, is my subscription for Coloring Heaven. And I was really happy, surprised with this one. This is one, yeah, it is always quite a gamble what you're going to get. You never know. But this is Japanese Mythology Special. And this is designed by Stenera. Yeah, it's a gorgeous book. It's absolutely gorgeous book. Let me see if I can flip through for you. Really great style. I love the faces, the big eyes. It is a bit of a manga style, but there are also some fantasy characters. So if you are into manga, I think this is one to get. Really gorgeous. I was really happy when I got this one. Look at this. Beautiful. And I love this from Coloring Heaven, that you they introduce you also to new artists, because I didn't hear of these artists before. But yeah, they're all gods and princesses, and the meaning of the page is, of course, the back. No, it's at the side. So beautiful edition this time, absolutely beautiful. And it is thin paper, but I love it's really smooth. So your alcohol markers are doing great on this paper. Yeah, made me happy when it came. As I say, every month it is a surprise, but this one did not disappoint, not for a second. So, and it is my style. I love that this kind of pages. So, but that's different for everybody. So, I think it's a gorgeous book, and I'm gonna have a lot of fun with this one. Yeah, it's a pretty book. So Coloring Heaven, you did well this month. Thanks for that one. Also in my haul were these two. You must have seen a flip through or 2 or 3 already on some of the other channels, so I'm not going to do that. This is Tiny Tales Volume 1 and Volume 2 by R.J. Hampson. This is kind of a pocket version. It reminds me of the small illustrations he always does on the other side of the page that is lost because I use alcohol markers. So I'm actually very happy that he decided to make a small book with all those tiny illustrations in here. I will not use alcohol markers with these tiny ones because it's so small. I think if you put a marker on it, it bleeds over the entire image. So, but I think it will be fun because you can use it as kind of a catalog, because you recognize this is snail, and you do recognize the different images that will come that you see in his bigger books. So if you think, well, I want to have consistency in the different books, you can color this and you write down your color palette and you can reuse it in the bigger books. So I thought of that. That was an idea to try and do it like that. If you say, well, I want to do everything consistent, but it's so fun, all those little tiny, if you just feel like doing a little small image, grab one of these ones, and they're really small, because look, this is a cute and cozy book. Look how tiny. So they are really small, so don't be disappointed if they arrive, because when you find them on Amazon, they look like a big book, but it's not. They're really tiny. So if you're traveling and you still want to color, Tiny Tales is your way to go. Also a cute small little book is this one. This is Portrait of the Mermaid, and this is by Sarah Burrier. This was on my wish list for a long time, so I finally decided to purchase it. It's really stunning. Love the style. And of course we do have the Faces book by Hannah Lynn with the mermaids, and this is not exactly the same. It's a really different style. It's the opposite style. This is more intricate, more detail, but I love the difference between the two. It is single-sided. You can use alcohol markers. It is Amazon print, and as you can see, let me get the Tiny Tales again. It's a little bit bigger than the Tiny Tales by R.J. Hampson, but it's not that big a book. So also, if you are going on vacation and you want to take something to color with you for travels, this is a great book. All right, folks, we're almost there. 2 mythographics. The Menagerie one, that was long awaited for, because it was shipped, took a long while, and well, a whole lot of fuzz with this one. It's finally here. I love it. Gorgeous book. Already did a page in it. That's a sneak peek. Did this one in the live streams. So for everybody who has watched the live streams, yes, I have finished. Finally, we're going to start a different page in the next live stream. For you that don't know, I stream every Sunday night at 7:30. My time, 7:30. So I'm in the Netherlands. And we did the page in Menagerie, and this one was illustrated by Fabiana Attanasio. And then we have this one. Yeah. We have to wait a long time for this one to arrive. I think I think the US already had it for a couple of weeks. Mine came last week. And this one is, yeah, what can I say? Speechless. This is one of my favorite books. I'm sorry, it's Dragon Spell by Joseph Kattenbank, but you have already noticed. Yeah, what can I say? I'm absolutely gobsmacked by this book. There is a small group on Instagram with a few lovely coloring friends that we are going to do a full book body color with this book, and we picked this page. If you want to join, you have this book, you want to join. A goal is to do a page every month. Please send me a message and I will ask if I can add you to the group. But look at this. My plans for Space September are already really, too many pages to color. But of course, it's dragons. How can you not love dragons? But look at this one. Look at this. You see, this is actually, look at her mermaid tail. The long, it's a dragon or mermaid tail because there are feet here. But it could easily be a mermaid. I love this one. The quality, again, it's still with the perforated pages. I'm not a big fan of that one. And I think it is still a glue-bound book. I would love Mythographic to go to stitch-bound, because I think I will wreck this book, especially when you use watercolors or wet mediums in a book like this. You have the risk of pages falling out. So I was almost tempted to buy a second copy, but I did not buy a second copy. But look at this. Yeah, no hidden objects. They got rid of the hidden objects. Thank you for that one, because I think nobody liked the hidden objects. And they get better and better and better every single time. If you take an early edition Mythographic and you put it next to this one, you can see the difference. It's like night and day. What a gorgeous, stunning book. Mythographic Dragonspell, Joseph Cadenbang. Thank you so much for your fantasy and your artistical, putting your what it's in your head, is putting it on paper. We adore it. Absolutely stunning. And we stay in the dragons, folks. Again, I had a happy month. As you know, I am a big fan of Camellia Angelica. I'm when it comes to styles of coloring, I'm all over the place. I love the intricate ones, and I also love the simple. I don't want to badger it, because it's not simple, but the little bit more easy coloring. This is the latest Camellia Angelica 50 Dragon themed miniatures. I'm not going to do a full flip through here now in this video, because I already did that. Yeah. And also Camellia Angelica gets better and better and better. And every book she publishes, it... Yeah. I love this. And with her books, it doesn't matter if you are a beginner colorist, if you are a experienced colorist, if what mediums you use, you can keep it simple, you can make it intricate, you can do everything with backgrounds if you want to. It is Amazon print, but I am actually not that I love Amazon print, but you can easily use your alcohol markers, so I don't mind Amazon print. And this one is printed in France, so it is, I think it's decent paper. And I have been thinking about this quite a while, for a couple of days since I got the book, and I'm going to do a full book color along with this one. I love this book so much. It is right now in my top 3 of favorite books. That is next to the Zodiac one and the Cloudy Scenes. I'm trying to do a page every week. for the channel. Easy color along, simple alcohol markers, a little bit of shading, and I am planning on giving my members early access. But I will do a full book color along on the channel with the 50 dragon themed miniatures by Camelia and Jokova. So if you haven't done this yet, subscribe, hit the bell so you will not miss out. In the series Somebody Else Made Me Do It and Made Me Buy It, I have these three. I'm not really sure. I think I'd already shown this one, so I'll put this away. These two, these ones are both by Stratton Peterson, and I would love to thank Jess from Coloring Bumblebee for introducing me to this illustrator. So I got myself Luna and Nature's Magic. So let me start with Luna. And I want to point you in the direction of Jess, her channel, because I know she is a great Stratton Peterson fan and already did pages in these books. So I'm not going to do a full flip through. I think she has videos of a full flip through of these books. Gorgeous, beautiful style. They are intricate. Look at this one, the buzzing bee. And I love how when they give a title to a page, you know what it is. There is some explanation, so you get some inspiration from the text to the side. So this one says the vibrant flowers. I have to check. Yeah, it's this page. It says violets, true love, bluebells, lupine, indigo, and sundrop. So you actually know what flowers there are on the page. And even if I never get to color, I don't hope so. I really got to color in these books, but even if I never get to color in these books, going through them and seeing this beautiful artwork already makes me really happy. So this is Luna by Stratton Peterson, and this is Nature's Magic, also by Stratton Peterson. Again, yeah, some people are so talented. Beautiful books. Paper is nice. It doesn't have a lot of tooth, and it is personal preference, but if it has not a lot of tooth, I would love to use oil-based pencils. I don't know what water-based mediums will do on this paper, but I'm certainly going to try. Yeah, stunning, absolutely stunning. It reminds me a little bit of the style with all the details of Melpomene. She also uses a lot of tiny details, and it is intimidating at first when you look at it, but I think it's doable when you focus on an element. And maybe do something with a color palette, because if I don't do this with a color palette, I'm all over the place. The color wheel and me are not a good friend of each other. I use everything just all together, all mix it up. Warm colors, cold colors, I don't mind, as long as I like it. So this is Nature's Magic by Stratton Peterson. All right, folks, that's it. A lot of books again. Yes, I do purchase a lot of books, but I do this also to show you and to let you see what is, because if you buy on Amazon, it's really difficult to get a feeling of what the book, what kind of illustrations are in there, and if you like it or not. So I would always advise you to, if you want to purchase a book, and you are a little bit hesitant, try to find a video of a flip through or a whole video when the book when you can look at the book and see, well, it is something for me and I do want to buy it. So I try to put all the links in the description box. It is a lot, so it's going to be a long list. So if you want to purchase a book, you can do that through the link. I am an Amazon affiliate, so you will help the channel and I will be really grateful. For now, thank you so much for watching. I hope you have enjoyed the video and I would love to see you in the next one. Have a great day. Bye bye.